Recording. All right, you dickheads, welcome to Listen Up and Fuggin' Listen, a dumbass podcast to distract yous from this crazy-ass world. I am one of your hosts, Philly Mark, a.k.a. King of the Philly Dub, a.k.a. Fart Simpson, and Dole. With me, as always, is my co-host, whose brain is always toast, the infamous Cody, my cousin Cody. Fucking Cody!
Yeah, fucking Bird Gang, Philly Mark. It's me, cousin Cody, a.k.a. Chody, a.k.a. Chody and the Jets.
Dun,
Elton John,
dun,
dude.
dun, dun. Yeah, dude, Elton John, let's go. Just imagining you in like a fucking like Elton John outfit with like some platform shoes on stage, and you just got like a bunch of like little fucking like dwarfs on roller skates just following you around.
Dude, I would love that. All bedazzled out with a see-through piano, some see-through underwear, perhaps. Dude, I'd be real sexy, dude.
Yeah, dude, you have an audience, Benny in the sweats, dude.
Oh man. So how's it going? A lot going on for you? What?
I mean, first things first, the Eagles did win as we predicted. We're pretty much like that Cleo broad, if you will. Like, you know, we're like without the Jamaican accent. Yeah,
the
dude,
medium?
we're predicting it, dude. We are an extra large and a medium. Because right, you're a size medium.
I'm a medium, just like her, just like Miss Cleo's. And I'll tell you what, though, I did not predict, such an ugly ass game. One of the ugliest games I've seen in a while, but a real defensive battle. But
Yeah,
I don't want to see a defensive battle.
Yeah, I mean, we want to see some offense, but to our non-football Johns, the headline is, the Eagles made a trade for this big bull, Jalen Phillips, and it's like the equivalent of like the new kid in school, but he's already like fucking Zach Morris. It's like everybody loves him. He fits in. He's scamming people. It's like a good situational.
Oh my God, dude, what an incredible start to it seems like he's been with the team since, the preseason. He just came in and he was just knocking balls around, causing fumbles, getting sacks.
Yeah, Jalen Phillips was treating this team like, a 7th grade science class. The chemistry was there, you guys. How about it?
Dude, he might be my second favorite Jalen on the team. There's so many Jalens. I think he might be my number 2 Jalen.
Well, I mean, it's a number 2 for the Packers because they took a big shit, and I don't want to hear it anymore. The Eagles are the best team in the NFC, so all of yous can kiss our ass. So that's what's been going on in the football news.
Tomorrow's going to be the real test. I think we'll know who this team is after we plays the Lions.
So
by
again,
the time
by the time it airs on Monday, Birds are gonna win.
You think? I think we're gonna win too. I think we're gonna come out. We're gonna flip the script, and suddenly we look like a whole news team. I'm not worried. I'm feeling confident.
Yeah, I'm feeling very confident about the state of the Birds. I'm not feeling very confident about the state of the world. A lot of news coming out lately there, Code.
Oh my gosh.
Jay Leno will be having a field day, dude.
You hear this? You hear this? But dude, I mean, I've been following the Epstein's files for a while, and there's a lot that just came out. They released, 20,000 emails, even though they said these emails didn't exist. Suddenly they do exist, and there's even more. It's very weird. But what are some of the things you heard coming out of these emails?
I would say one big thing in particular, Code. There was an email that Epstein sent out to, I don't know who, because I didn't look at the to sender, but apparently he's insinuating that Trump blew Bill Clinton.
I did read that. So he said the email says something like, "Ask Putin if they got pictures of Trump blowing Bubba." Now everybody knows We ain't talking about Bubba Gump Shrimp here, dude. That was the nickname for Bill Clinton. So it makes a lot of sense now, why both parties didn't want these emails getting out because it's bad for both sides.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, I'm just trying to imagine, like what that would be like when they're like on the island and like just like, all right, for this instance, you could be Clinton, I'll be Trump, and just like,
Okay.
Bill, the spread is fantastic. They have a lot of Tostitos.
Yeah.
You're really good at the saxophone.
Oh, thank you. It is so good to be here with you again on the island. We've been here so many times. A lot of our big things always happen down there in Mar-a-Lago, but it's good to
Yeah,
be back.
Florida, the sunshine state, the cum shine state, if you will. So after we go swimming, I'm gonna suck your cock, okay?
Oh, wow.
Well, listen.
Yeah, look here. Now that's a thing I usually partake in with my interns, but if you're willing to climb this wall, then giddy up there, Trump. So
All right, listen. I'm just saying, if you're gonna let Monica blow you, you have to let. I got nice lips. I've got a pussy neck. I don't know if you've seen it. You can.
I have.
Well, it's just like, what's that like? Like they just like, he's just like, come over here. Let's go into this little private bungalow, and they're just fucking. He pulls them by the hands.
Well, I'm thinking, I'm guessing if Putin's there too, this is a real meeting of the crimes here, and they must be having some kind of world leader fuck fest. So, it's not just Putin and Trump, it's all of them, okay? You've got, the King of England there. What's his name?
God, King
Prince.
Andrews, printer,
Yeah.
whatever, dude. It's
Yeah,
just
he's
like
like,
so. Like,
"Oh,
are they
no,
playing spin the bottle at this shit? Like,
yeah, like,
they're just like, all right, world policies, and okay, we're gonna play Naked Twister. Okay, left foot blue, right hand on my
yeah.
cock. Okay,
All right. Look here, I'm just asking. Just we keep this between you and I. Don't tell our wives, okay? We're gonna keep a lot of secrets here. So
of
don't
course, I won't
go.
say anything. I won't say anything, Bill. Bubba, I won't say anything. Baby, I
He,
won't say anything. And Putin's
oh,
like, all right,
Donnie.
enough already. Start sucking dick. Winner gets to judo wrestle me because he's like into judo and shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you
Yeah.
have to let me win,
Oh my God. What the hell is going on in this world?
dude.
I
Imagine just
mean,
being like someone that works there. You're like working a breakfast buffet, like you're making omelets for these dudes, and it's just like, yeah, breakfast service was a little slow. By the way, did you see Trump had a little bit of cum on his lips?
yeah.
Just like all the maids and shit are just like, yeah, like spreading
Yeah.
rumors around the fucking house.
Yeah, and then the Secret Service, like, gets, the third world chef, like, "Sir, you're gonna have to come with me, we've got something to show you here in the boat," and they bring on the boat, fucking kill them, throw them overboard, they don't care. They can
And
have no witnesses, dude.
the
I
whole
can't
time,
imagine
dude.
how many people died. We haven't even talked about the women they're abusing. I mean, it's real fucked up.
Yeah, dude, even Jazane Maxwell, the whole time she's like, guys, I'm here. I'll hook up with any one of yous." And Trump's like, "No, no, 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 you don't know how to play saxophone, okay? He knows how to play saxophone, big saxophone, big pee-pee."
Big baby. And he's like, plus, you are a little too old for my type. I like, someone in their 20s, please, because Jazane, you are our age, and that's not the type. I mean, she was the madam, dude. They're not looking for a madam.
Yeah, dude, and you know what's funny, man? I talked to my friend about this morning, and because he's politicals, and he's like, "Well, actually, they're just like, suggesting that Trump was kind of on his dick and was like a fan of the family." I was like, "No, no, 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 no. We're gonna run with this, okay? If they can make up stuff, we can too. And in this instance, Trump fucking blew Billy Clinton bones."
this is our big Mike moment, because, the right, they love saying that, Michelle Obama's is a man and there's nothing yous can convince them. Well, there's nothing yous can convince me that Trump did not suck Bubba's cock, dude.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a White House reporter, I'm just standing there at the mic just, like, making, like, you know those things where you do the tongue and makes
Mhm.
it look like you're, like, in blowjob? He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" She's like, "Nothing. I'm just, I had something in my mouth."
Dude, I mean, this gotta be raising his blood pressure, in his heart and his cock, dude, because, I'm sure he's a little excited thinking about past memories, but he's probably also very worried because he's losing, his party here. Because I don't think people are believing the bullshit no more.
Yeah, I think, all that time has come to an end, and, I will say this, if, our sponsor was around the time that this was going on, maybe this isn't a controversy. But, yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
we got you got a sponsor for us this week?
We do have a new sponsor, okay, you guys. Today's show is sponsored by Bucks County Breath Mints.
Mhm.
Okay, because
Oh,
everybody needs
yeah.
to have that good breath. Okay, you guys, now, whether it's a dating situationals, whether you get pulled
Mhm.
over by a cop, you don't want your breath to be smelling like alcohol or worse, ass. So
Yeah. I've
introducing
been there.
Bucks County breath spray. Okay, we got flavors that come in Scrapple,
Mhm.
Whiz, roast pork, Marlboro Reds. So if you get pulled over, officers like, "You been drinking?" "Nah, I just been fucking
Ah,
porking. I've been eating roast pork. Nothing to see here, officer. Keep it moving." Further score,
yeah.
Cody, you're at a bar sometimes. You walk up to a broad, and if your breath is smelling anything less than Philly-tastic, you're not gonna close the deal. But if you walk up to a broad and you just blow in her face and she's like, "Oh, hon, is that fucking fried onions? Yeah, I wanna
Yeah.
take you home, dude."
Dude, if you go up to a girl at a bar and her breath smells like Marlboros and say your breath smells, I don't know, maybe you just brush your teeth, um, and she's like, "Alright, yeah, we're not connecting here because, I like that smell, like, of a Marlboro." It's we've talked about it before. It's like a diner waitress, that smell, it brings you, it's nostalgicals. It brings you back to your roots. That's how your mom smelled, and it's comforting, you know?
Yeah, dude,
Um
there's nothing that smells better than a stale cigarette or Scrapple, Whiz, and, and this is coming out of the heart of Bucks County. It's in some guy named Jeff's garage. Jeff's
Mhm.
breath spray, Bucks County. I mean, what else could you ask for? I mean, 2 sprays and you're ready to play, you guys.
Yeah. If you want good breath, call Jeff. That's what I always say.
Yeah, and, they don't have a website yet, so you do have to call the number. Right now,
Mhm.
there's no store location, so he's just gonna drop it off at your house.
Yeah. So just, give it a call. We'll put the number, in the YouTube link. So go on YouTube's, to get your number for Jeff's Breaths Bucks County Breath Spray.
That's right, you guys. And on that note, I think that would be a perfect way to talk about our Huns of the Week. So with that being said, hit the track, you nutsack.
Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week. Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week. I fucking love you, Han.
All right.
Man, dude, this is another one of those serendipitous moments here because I didn't know about our sponsor this week, but my hunt of the week totally relates, dude. My hunt of the
Mmm,
week are Huns that wear perfume, dude. What happened to these
dude.
Huns? When was the
Yeah.
last time you smelled a Hun and she just smells like a bouquet of flowers from Trader Joe's, dude?
Yeah, now they just smell like bouquets of pumpkin, cinnamons, and it's just
Yeah.
like, if you think about it, Code, you're 100% right, because breath spray is like perfume or cologne for your mouth.
Yeah, dude.
So maybe people are just, but you're right, dude. When was the last time I never smelt a broad that smelled like anything other than fucking Yanglings, a little oil
Mhm,
and vinegar. But you're right.
mhm.
What happened to that? Remember Britney Cheers and like J
Britney
Lo's? They
Cheers,
had
yeah, yeah.
and they had all this beautiful perfumes. But you're right, dude. No one's wearing it no more. And I think the only people besides European men, nobody's wearing cologne in the United
Uh-huh.
States of America neither.
Yeah, dude. I mean, times are tough. I get it. And perfumes are expensive. So, I had a Hun that I met in Philly, when I lived in Philly a long time ago. And she was a frugal bugle. And she had this French perfume called, I forget, it was French. I don't know. It was like Febreze. And
Ah,
it's
Febraza.
Fabergé, or
Yes, dude.
as they say in, French, eau de toilette.
Yeah,
That's how
dude,
they
because the best perfume comes from a toilet. Everybody knows that. That's where the good
Uh-huh.
perfume comes from because you're getting all those natural butt smells and
Yeah, yeah.
and pheromones. Wow,
Mhm.
okay. And I feel like if, maybe the only type of women's that wearing perfume now are old broads, would you say?
Old broads also, probably, the, uh, the younger ages, the, Epstein Island ages, because, all the pop stars they got, the Paris Hiltons, the Lady Gaga's. Lady
Lady Gaga.
Gaga,
Yeah, dude,
she's
Lady
got a
Gaga.
perfume. She has a perfume. I remember hearing this in the news it's called like Fame or something. And it was black and the smell was blood and cum. Do you remember? Did you hear that?
Yeah, 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 fake because you can't spell fame without blood and cummies, guys. One spritz, you're ready to hit the town. You're feeling like an abused teenage child star singer, and that's something that's very attractive to predatory men's.
Yeah, kind of like your Bill Clintons and your Donald Trumps on Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Maybe that's who's
Um,
like, "Oh, your perfume? Are you wearing what was Dracar? Are you wearing Dracar Noir? Remember Dracar Noir?
Oh, dude, yeah, I love that. That was the same time I was wearing the Cool Waters.
Cool, dude. Cool Water was like the cologne for bowls growing up. It was
Oh my
like
god.
you thought you were gonna like one spritz of that, you were gonna finger some stinkers. It did not happen that easily. Okay, it didn't happen like that.
Yeah. And I'm still talking about how Huns don't wear perfume. I don't wear colognes no more. Maybe I should. Maybe I should bring back the Cool Waters.
Bring back the cool waters. I don't care that I smell like a freshly oiled Omarosa roll. I don't care, but
You do.
that's my choice. Okay.
Your armpits smell like garlic.
Yeah, it's tough times. It's like, do I get myself lunch today or do I want to smell like the inside of a new car? Which
Mhm.
one do I do?
Mm.
Dude, it's just so true because like you walk around malls nowadays, they still got the people with the fucking perfume like samples. Ain't nobody walking by them. They're just standing there all day like, hey, hon, can I spray you? It's like, no, fucking get lost.
Dude, new car perfume. Why ain't nobody making that? Everyone likes that smell. Why
Yeah,
not smell
dude.
like it all the time?
And that works out perfectly for someone like me. I ain't got a car, but I could smell like a new one,
Yeah.
dude.
I would be like, "Oh, dude, he smells like a new Honda Civic, dude. I wanna take
It's
a
like,
ride
where's your
on
car?
that
I was like,
hog."
uh-uh. Yep. No, listen, if you want
J
if you want
J
to hop on this,
Jakar. No, no, hon, that's Jakar.
yeah, that is French for toilet. Okay, so my hunt of the week. Conversely, it's like she's doing so much for these balls, and I don't really know what they do to deserve it, but here she is. She's still trucking all the time, slaving over for these 7 fucking dwarfs. Okay, my hunt of the week
Ooh.
is Snow White, dude.
Mhm,
All right, this
mhm.
broad is so hot. She's so pale, and for whatever particular reason, she's living with these 7 fucking dwarfs,
Yeah.
catering to their every fucking whim.
Oh my
And, like, what do
god.
they bring to the table, Code? I mean, do you know the names of the 7 dwarfs?
You've got you got, Stoopy, what is it? Cranky,
Grumpy.
Floppy, what are the other ones?
Alright, so we got Doc, we got
Doc,
Grumpy, we got Happy,
Grumpy.
we got Sleepy, we got bashful, we got
I
sneezy.
always forget about bashful.
Yeah, because you can't find him anywhere because he's too shy to fucking talk. And then you got fucking dopey. Okay, so you got
Yeah.
all these idiots. Maybe the only one that's useful is Happy because Bull's happy. Or Doc,
Mhm.
you're a doctor, dude. Get a job. Why does she got to do
Yeah.
everything for use?
Well, you forget, dude. She gets kicked out of the castle. This Hun is homeless, dude. And she just kind of moves in. She ain't paying rent. I mean, she does clean up a little bit, but I mean, these dudes, they were living on a bachelor pad. They're probably doing Xbox every night. They're having fun,
I
just
didn't even think about that, dude.
just like broing out, dude. And
And
suddenly,
like here comes
you
this
got this,
broad. Yeah, turns the world
and she's
upside
like,
down.
"Yo, this place is messy." And then she's like bringing in like all these animals. Suddenly you got a goddamn parakeet, in your kitchen,
Yeah,
and
dude.
a
Nobody. You
deer
know what?
is cleaning the
I
toilet.
I didn't even think about that, dude, because she's like, "Are you just gonna clean up your cum towels or what?" And they're just like, "This is our place, hon. Okay, we don't
Mm-hmm.
want to clean up the cum towels. We're playing Mario Party. Okay, you can hop
Uh-huh.
in if you want. We don't have a controller for you."
Uh-huh.
And so, all right, I see where you're coming from. She just shows up and she's like, "I'm a woman. Okay, so you just gotta take care of my needs." I wonder
Yeah.
though, are you think any of them are hooking up with her?
Uh, Damn. I mean, I know she's getting high with Dopey.
For
Um,
sure, dude. For sure.
Dude, they're definitely getting
They're
high
getting perked
together.
up. They're just smoking those like they're smoking out of that apple, dude. They're
Yeah.
using that as the bong.
And dude, she's probably if she's gonna be banging one of them, I'm guessing bashful, dude, because chicks like that guy that's kind of like hard to get, and he's got a sweet side. He don't talk too much, so he's kind of like mysterious.
Yeah, dude. She's just like bashful. What are you doing? He's like, "No, I'm just fucking. Oh, I'm playing Xbox." And she's like, "Come here, let me suck your little fucking dwarf dick." And he's like, "I don't know. I don't know what to do."
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then like
and
Happy's just sitting here the whole time. He's like, "Pick me, pick me." And she's like,
yeah,
"No,
he's
you're
fucking bricked up.
you're too available. I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not interested."
He's trying too hard. The harder you try to bang a chick, you're not going to get in there. But if you're not even trying, you don't even care, like Bashful does. That's
Sneezy's just in the corner. He's like, "I think I got COVID, you guys. Achoo." And they're like, "Dude, shut the fuck up.
put on a mask and
Put
shut the
on a
fuck up.
mask. Shut up."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude, she takes the master bedroom too. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's like, dude, they had a good thing going. They're probably watching, what team I mean, they probably like the Giants, I guess, because they're dwarfs. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, they're watching football. They're watching Baywatch. Maybe
Mhm.
they fucking all have like, they got a jerk room where they take turns jerking it.
Yeah. They're watching any like half of the TLC shows that are about like, dwarf families.
Yeah, dude, Little People, Big World.
They love that show.
They got their own YouTube channel. They're doing
Mhm.
reaction videos. And
Oh
then
yeah.
this broad just kicks in the doors and
I
it's
can't
like, "I got a dress on. I got like nice little nippy titties and all this and stuff." And it's like, "I'll clean your house. I'll cook. Does that sound good?" And they're like, "We eat fucking dirt. So whatever." Yeah, that's cool.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
a
because ain't none
good
of them
hunt.
named Sheffy in that group.
But she is a hunt, dude. She is,
She
dude. I
is.
like
She
a
is.
tall, pale hunt with brown hair.
Dude, if you think
That's
about
my
it, she
type.
was kind of pre-goth. Like, she's basically, without the black clothes, she's goth, dude.
She is kind of goth, like she was living in like a dark castle, um, you know, dark hair, pale skin, uh, probably, listens to, who is she listening to? Like Nine Inch Nails or something.
Yeah, dude. And then, like, the dwarfs are just, like, trying to get into it. They're like, "You let me violate you."
Oh
Yep.
man.
So, yeah, you guys, that's the real Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Not what they fucking told you when you were a little kid, okay? She is a Hun, a controversial Hun at that. But you know
I
what?
I heard the new one really sucked, dude. It really bombed, and I don't know. I feel like Disney is just kind of like was like they're just like dickheads now, and they're just trying too hard. What?
So are you saying they're dickheads, Code? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I heard that movie was pretty bad though. I didn't see it. Did you?
No, I did not, but I heard it was atrocious. And if you don't want an atrocious breath use, guys, get Bucks County breath mints, you assholes. And
Yeah.
4 delicious flavors: Scrapple, Whiz, Roast Pork, Marlboro Red, and introducing Calm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it worked for
Listen,
Lady Gaga.
it did for Lady Gaga. So once again, this is perfume. This is for cologne use, for your mouth use, guys.
Oh, dude,
So you
you
know
know what?
what?
There's a scent. There is a cum scent in Philly that actually is very nostalgical to me. I used to live in Center City, Phillies, and there's like a story. These were dickheads too. They wanted to put some trees all around Phillies, and I think they're called the poplar trees, or I think they were no ginkgo. They're ginkgo trees, and some dickhead sold Philadelphia like these real cheap trees, knowing that once they got big, they drop these berries. And they fall on the ground. You step on them, and it smells like cum and throw up, dude. And I don't know. When I smell them, it does make me like nostalgic.
Brings you back to simpler times, simpler crimes, when you were a little dickhead. And on that
Oh,
note,
dude,
I think it's time for the dickhead of the week, isn't it?
let's do it. Yeah.
So hit the track, you nutsack, dude.
It's the dickhead of the week. It's the dickhead of the fucking week. I fucking hate your guts, you piece of fucking shit.
All right.
Okay. Um. All right, I'll go first. This is a dickhead that I hate to say it, but he has been a real big dickhead lately. My dickhead of the week is AJ Brown, dude.
Oh, dude, really?
Yeah, I look, I'm not saying I don't want him on the team. I love the dude, but dude, shut your mouth, dude. Look, and like the things he's saying, like he said, this team is a shit show. He's on the Twitches, and he's saying this team's a shit show. If you got me on your fantasy football team, drop me. And it's like, why are you adding like just the distractions? And look, and he's saying this team, isn't. They're just not that good. The offense could be better, and I'm not saying he's wrong. Okay, his uh his assessment of the team is correct. And this dude puts the ass in assessment, dude, because just like you're not wrong, but don't say it.
Yeah, dude. This reminds me of the time that, many times when you and I go out, believe it or not, you guys, we do pull broad sometimes. We do pull them. And, me and Cody will high five walking back home. And, like,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just turn him. I'll be like, yeah, like, her ass was kind of stinky. And Cody will be like, dude, what are you complaining about? We just scored. Like, why are you ruining a good thing right now? You can think these things, but you ain't got to say it out loud, especially to the broad.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if she's in earsight, just don't say it. Only say good things. Or it's like, you know, if it's like we're doing this pod. Like, what if I'm like, the pod's great, it's funny, but like, we got no viral video. We should have more listener. I mean, I would never say that. That would be
Yeah, I
negative.
would never say, like, I love this podcast. Cody not only is my cousin, he's like my best friend, but so what if he's short, you guys? So, like,
Mm,
if so, he got leg extensions. Is that
yeah.
pathetic? I'm not going to say that out loud. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I love this pod. I'm doing it with, Philly Mark, great cousin. But he is like a loser. Like he still lives with his mom and cats, and
He
he's
would
got
never say that
no
out loud,
job.
you
I would
guys.
never say that because that would just hurt people's feelings and be a distraction to the pod. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, like, do I feel like, abandoned ever since Cody had his kid and I'm like number 2 and I don't matter to him anymore? and I'm like a secondhand, like, just trash boy. But I'm not gonna say that out loud, these guys. I'm not gonna say it that I'm forgotten about because everything is good. So the point we're trying to make and fake is, AJ, sometimes if it's good, just keep it to yourself. Bottle it up.
You just won the Super Bowl. We're the number one team in the NFC. Shut your mouth, dude. If we win the Super Bowl again, you're probably going to the, NFL Hall of Fame. Like, you got a good chance if you got 2 Super Bowl rings. So shut your goddamn mouth and enjoy a good team and don't worry about your stats. Just play. And he says he doesn't care about it's not about stats, but it is. Come on.
AJ, turn that brown upside down, okay? Because, the same way, like, we were saying, the chemistry that Jalen Phillips has with the team, like, you need to be doing that, okay?
Yeah.
Or at
But,
least get
all
some
right.
Bucks County breath spray, dude.
And I'm just hoping we're gonna be I'm eat my words on Monday, and he has the game of the season. So we'll see what happens. What do you projects? Does he have a big game? Do they not throw it to him? What do you think?
Well, I do think that, oh man, because the defense is playing so good, but I could see it being a high scoring affair.
Mhm.
And
It's
we didn't
gotta
talk
be.
about this. Do you remember when they went for it on 4th down
Yeah.
against Green
Oh,
Bay? Dude, that wasn't the play. Offensive play caller didn't call that.
I
Jalen
could
Hurts
tell.
and AJ Brown decided to do that on their own. So at
And that's
least,
not the first time they did that. I remember they did it last year. It was against the Seattle Seahawks, and it was the same kind of play. Like, why the fuck would you throw a 40-yard pass on first down or on 4th down? And the Sirianni's gets up there and he's like, "Yeah, that was my decision." And AJ Brown at the end of the season goes, "Yo, that guy was looked like a dumbass. He's saying that he was taking, accountability for that, but that was just me and Jalen, like, just decided to do it." And when that happened, I was like, was that another one of they just made their own fucking call? And that's kind of selfish. That is AJ saying the game's almost over. I don't got a touchdown. Throw it to me, which it was obviously a dumb play. Thankfully, it didn't, kick us in the ass. But I knew it. I knew it.
yeah, dude, I don't know. Fantasy, you might have to drop them, but the reality is the Eagles are the best team in the NFC. Um, best team in America. America runs
Mhm.
on Duncan, but you know who I'm not running on right now, you guys, because they're my dickhead of the week.
Who?
Starbucks.
Yeah.
Starbucks. Yeah, how's that for a transition, dude?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now this I can
Starbucks
get
use
into.
okay, have you heard this? Okay, Starbucks, you guys, a lot of the workers are going on strike. And I don't understand why the company will not let them play baseball in the store when there's no customers there. So these
Yeah,
Bulls
play
and
ball.
Huns and the non-binary Batistas, they're just like, can we play a little baseball, a little strike, a little home run? And the company's like, no, you can't strike in our
Mhm.
store. And it's like, what do you want from these people?
Yeah. I
They just
mean,
want to play baseball.
they just wanna I mean, you got the 3 sizes there. What is it? Tall, um, short, and
And
then
Cummy.
the grand slam,
The
right?
Grand Slam, yeah, dude. So it's like you have it into your marketing. These people are particularly busy early in the morning and like late. Like, so what are they doing in between? Making paninis here and there. If they want to play catch or something like that, let them do that because you're not paying them enough.
No, they're not getting paid enough, and, everybody likes to, play a little indoor baseball. I mean, and it's fun. You're sitting there, you're drinking your coffee, you're on your laptop, and this dude's sliding into home base, everyone's cheering, and it just makes for, like, a good, ambience, you know?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I went in for a coffee one day. I saw a ninth inning 3-run come from behind win for the
Yeah.
Batistas against the other Batistas. It was a thrill ride, you guys. I didn't care if I had to wait for my coffee. They're having
Oh my
fun.
They're having fun, they're coming from behind, and, I like to look at it.
Bill, what do we say about coming from behind? Don't come on my behind. By the way, dickhead of the week, maybe these impressions were
Yeah, dude. I got to work on my Bill Clintons, dude.
But you know what, dude? At least it didn't go Indian, dude.
Yeah, thank God, dude.
And I don't know, mine definitely didn't sound like Trump. It just sounded like I don't
no,
know.
it did. No, I like your decor, decor Cologne. Like you really nailed that with the Trump, I think.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. But like the world is like super nutso. And we like look at us. We're just hitting everything you could possibly imagine in this world. But, no show would be complete, you guys. And sometimes like, I'm thinking like when people are listening along, did they do like the intro with me? So let's try it, you guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's time for Cody's Conundrum.
Conundrum. Okay. This is one where like my mind wasn't working, and like, is your mind working if you're not thinking of anything? And that's not the conundrum, but my mind was not thinking of anything, but somehow it was, and I was wondering,
Mm-hmm.
is water wet? Or are things only wet when water touches it?
Well, I mean, but for abroad, if they're wet, is that coochie water? Like, does that count?
Now that I didn't. That's one to think about and stink about.
Could there be a bigger way to turn off a bra than be like, oh, my hands are down there. It looks like you got some coochie water. She's like, get out. You know what? That's a good point. Precipitationals. I mean, yeah, that's like, that is the saying, right? Is water wet?
Yeah. Or is things only wet after it touches water?
I don't know.
But
You
our
guys.
dicks are dry, dude.
Yeah, they could not be drier, but you know what? We could not be higher because we got our bird gang. So go birds, fucking bird gang. Life is
Fucking
short,
bird
you
gang.
guys, and so is your dick. So live it up when you can, while you can. I'm Philly Mark.
And I'm cousin Cody, fucking bird gang.
Bucks County breath mints. Get them, you guys, please. Breath
Get
mints
'em.
and
Oh.
spray. I forgot to talk about the mints.
Damn, does that smell like Scrapple? I
You
mean,
bet
who
your ass
doesn't
it
like
does.
Scrapple breath?
Dude, I mean, come on.
I met John Runyon one time, and his breath reeked of Scrapple, and I was like, I respect this, dude.
Yeah, you just fucking house 2 pounds of Scrapple.
Mm-hmm. All right, dude. Good pod. Talk to you
Good
tomorrow.
stuff, dude. I'll talk to you later, Dater.
All right, go birds.
Go birds.